As we all know, the world is filled with rumors. Everyone on the internet is claiming something nowadays. And we have been covering a lot of these on the channel recently. Sometimes there is some truth to it all, but other times it is a complete lie. And so today we will be doing something quite interesting. I will be telling you about 3 things that were cut from Super Mario Galaxy. However, only one of them is true, and the other 2 are pure fiction. And you have to figure out what is real and what is fake. We will be looking at an enemy that you have never seen before, a level that was planned for the game but got scrapped, and a boss fight that looks insane but was also thrown into the bin. So which ones are true? What happened to them? And what do they look like? Well, let's find out on today's episode of Fact or Fiction. Now to start off the video, we will be looking at an exciting one. A level that was planned in the game that never made it in. However, it can still be found in the files. And if you use some minor mods and work, you can actually restore it once again. As most of you can remember, at the beginning of the game, Bowser attacks the Mushroom Kingdom. He does this by bombarding the city, encasing toads in crystals, and even stealing the entire castle by ripping it out of the ground and taking it into space. Now Mario, sadly enough, doesn't succeed in saving Peach, and falls off the castle bridge, becoming stranded in space. Now, in the end, he is able to find Peach once again and saves her from Bowser, who tried to take over the world. However, Peach's castle is never really used, but they actually did plan on using it as a level in the game. You were going to actually enter it and explore the place while looking for Princess Peach. Now, in the end, she wasn't there anymore, and Bowser actually set up the place as some sort of trap for Mario. And so you would enter the castle, explore it while fighting enemies and doing small puzzles, and then you would fight a boss. In a lot of ways, it would have been similar to a ghost house, which are seen in every Super Mario game. But in the end, it was never finished, and so we do see the castle near the end of the game, and the weird portal inside of its doorway that would lead to the inside of it, but that part was never used. And so you would just move on to the final level and boss fight with Bowser when you enter. But was this truly in the game? Was there a castle level? Well, I will answer those questions at the end of the video. Now let's move on to our next mystery. A weird looking enemy that almost no one has ever seen that was supposed to be in the game. Now I'm talking about this thing. A marble statue that looks like a pig and can actually breathe fire. Now it isn't some inanimate object. It is very much alive and has animations for looking around, hopping in excitement, and leaning forward to shoot a stream of fire. In general, it's a bit of a weird creature, and is very animated for a statue. Even its ears will flop around as it moves its head about. Now this enemy can be spawned in with hacking, and it still functions to some degree. Now when you bring it back, it constantly cycles between looking around and blowing invisible fire, never moving from its spot or reacting to you at all. And touching it causes you to react the same way as when you touch fire or lava. So you shouldn't mess with it. In general, it kinda reminds me of the Beamos enemy in the Zelda series. It functions in a similar way after all. Now, people speculate that he would have been used in galaxies like Bowser's Lava Reactor and Melty Molten Galaxy. But in the end, Nintendo didn't have time to get him ready for the game, and so they left him out. However, is this really what happened? Is this enemy truly from Super Mario Galaxy? Well, you will have to wait before I can answer that question, because we have to talk about our very last mystery, a boss fight that never made it into the game, which made me a bit depressed because the entire concept and idea of it sounds so incredibly cool, in a way similar to Shadow Link from Ocarina of Time. Now, we've all heard of the being known as Cosmic Mario. He's a character that is identical to Mario, while its outer appearance is blue with stars resembling space. Now you encounter this being when you enter a galaxy that has a cosmic comet orbiting around it. When you spawn in, he will appear at the beginning of the level and challenges you to a race. And in order to win, you must reach the power star before he does. which can be tricky at times. However, this wasn't going to be its only job, apparently. They wanted to use him for a boss fight as well. He was actually supposed to confront Mario at one of the Cosmic Comet locations after being beaten in a race. He would have turned around and actually attacked Mario. But sadly enough, Nintendo didn't really get far into developing all of this due to time constraints. However, somebody did actually recreate the fight in a 2D fan game that also has a space theme by the looks of it. The ROM hack is known as Super Mario Bros. Dimensions, and in this game they took a lot of the ideas found in the files of Super Mario Galaxy for Cosmic Mario and made the boss fight reality. Now sure, this game is 2D, but still it took any concepts that were cut and incorporated them into the boss fight for their own game. For example, the fact that it mirrors Mario in a lot of ways, uses the same abilities that Mario has, and more, like shooting some sort of cosmic fireballs that are similar to the ones Mario can shoot in some games. However, they also added stuff that wasn't found in the files of Super Mario Galaxy, like the boomerang he throws. But regardless of that, I love that they actually used these scrapped concepts and ideas and recreated it all in 2D. Now I have no idea where the fight would have been originally in Super Mario Galaxy, but it could be that it was during the last Comet race, because it would have been some sort of secret boss actually, that you can only encounter when you finish this side content of Cosmic Races. But sadly enough, they weren't able to finish this stuff in time. However, now we have come to the end of the video, and we are going to answer some big questions. I've told you about 3 things that were planned for Super Mario Galaxy, but were cut. Supposedly. So, which ones are real and which ones are fake? Well, before I tell you, be sure to put your guess in the comment section down below. And no cheating. Alright, are you done? Good. Let's look into all of them. First up, the level inside of Princess Peach's castle. Well, this one was a lie. Something like this isn't in Super Mario Galaxy anywhere. We used a lot of footage from a tech demo for the GameCube, and also models that were found inside of Super Mario Galaxy for the castle that's seen in the game. Now for a second one, the Cosmic Mario fight. Is this real? Well, no, it is once again a lie. I wish it was real. However, that fan game that I mentioned is real. And so, the one thing that turned out to be true in this video is the weird flame shooting statue that was planned to be in the game, but was cut due to time constraints. However, on this channel, we have covered many more secrets. For example, playing as Master Hand in Super Smash Bros. And the evil AI that is hidden inside of the files of Super Mario 64. So if you want to see those videos, be sure to click on them right now on the screen or in the upper right corner. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to let me know in the comment section what you think about the show idea and everything. I hope you liked it. It's based on a show from like the 90s that's called like Beyond Belief, which is similar in a lot of its premises. I thought it would be interesting, especially with the type of content I'm doing now. So let me know in the comments down below if you like it and what you want to see in the future, and leave a like and all the good stuff. Especially if you want to see more of this, then it's good to leave a like, share the video, do all that stuff. Because it needs to do well, Papa needs to make money. But thank you for watching. Bye!